Hey Facebook friends and followers, this is Janelle from Abstract Living by Janelle. So it's come to my attention that some of you might not realize or know that I actually sell kits for folks that are starting to, or that want to get started into alcohol ink. And they're not really sure what to get, and they don't want to buy a package of 100 of this and a package of 100 and that, and they don't want to go to 10 different places, and because that can be, you know, really tiresome when you're just starting out with something and you just want to get the art going. So I sell these little kits very, very inexpensively. They're only $12. And I thought today, hey, let's do an unpackaging of my kit so that you get to see what's all included. And then if you'd like to drop me a line, you know, send me a message, and I would be more than happy to hook you up with one of these kits. So without any further ado, let's get into it. Let's see what's all in this guy. All right. So first and foremost, you will get a protective pad covering. And it's the same as I have this one here. So alcohol inks will absolutely stain your surface. It will stain your furniture, it will stain anything it touches, and sometimes permanently. So I've included this little table covering package here, this protective covering, to help you keep your surfaces neat and tidy, and you don't have to worry about that. Let's see what else. Something else that's popping out. All right, so we've got gloves. We've got 2 pairs of latex-free gloves. So alcohol inks are actually toxic. The most widely used brand that's available in Regina is the Tim Holtz Ranger brand. The base of the alcohol inks is isopropyl alcohol, and that is toxic. And so is the dye that is used in them. So this is going to prevent from it staining your hands, getting all over your beautiful new manicure. It's also going to prevent from the isopropyl alcohol from absorbing through your skin and into your bloodstream. So yay! Hooray for gloves. All right, let's see, what else? What else? This is coming out here. So we've got a basic brush set. Your brush set might look slightly different, but every pack will come with a brush set. So you absolutely can paint with alcohol inks. And if you were to take one of my classes, we can show you how to do that. There's also some YouTube video tutorials out there, but this is so that maybe you don't want to put a whole drop of alcohol, or you want to place alcohol in a very specific area of your piece, and that's what the brushes are used for. So it's just a way to be able to apply the alcohol in a more controlled manner. To that end, we also have a little paint palette. Again, when we use alcohol inks, we usually don't use very large quantities. We use them in small doses. And in order to paint with them, sometimes we let them dry out a little bit, and these shallow palettes are perfect for that. The thicker the alcohol ink becomes, or the more it dries out, the easier it is to paint with. So these little paint palettes are just perfect to be used in that way. You get a dropper. Yours might look like this, or it might look a little bit smaller, different, but every pack gets a dropper. When you're using alcohol inks, you use isopropyl alcohol that's 91% or higher. You need that. And you use it in conjunction with your inks. So isopropyl alcohol is to alcohol inks like water is to watercolors. You need both together. The alcohol, the isopropyl alcohol, helps you move the inks around your piece and allows everything to flow beautifully. All right, so everybody gets a dropper. Okay, next, Q-tips. Oh my gosh, all the many thousands and thousands of ways that you can use Q-tips. So just off the top of my head, you can use it for lifting away alcohol. You can use it for, you know, tiny little mistakes or areas that you might want to just erase and lift away. You can use it, you know, what am I trying to say? Put inks on the ends and you can dab. You can like use them as stampers. So many different ways that you can use Q-tips. All right, a spray bottle. Notice it is labeled. Any kind of blank vessel like this you want to, and that you're using, especially with alcohol inks, you really want to absolutely be sure that this stuff is labeled, so it's not used for any possible other purpose. Keep this with your alcohol ink supplies. Do not mix it up with anything else. So what you can do is you can put some isopropyl alcohol in here, and you can lightly mist over your piece, and it gives it a really, really cool effect. So that's for that. All right, and straws. We have two different types of straws. So one of the easiest ways to get some very cool and quick results with alcohol inks is through air manipulation. So you can blow, and you blow through straws. We have, again, two different sizes for two different air flows. And you can experiment with that. I always tell my students to grab a couple of straws, because eventually you're going to get condensation from your breath that will accumulate inside your straw, and it'll end up on your paper, and you don't really want that. So I say grab a few straws. All right, what else we got? We have little cups. So what you want to do with these is you want to maybe put some alcohol in here, some isopropyl alcohol, and then maybe a drop or two of your inks, and that will allow you to dilute the inks. Sometimes you want a lighter color, or maybe you want to mix your own colors. So that's a great way to do it with these. You can just fill it with a little bit of alcohol, put two different colors in there together, boom, new color, custom made. Awesome. All right, a Sharpie. So this is just a regular fine point Sharpie. Sharpies are alcohol based, so they are a wonderful tool to use in conjunction with your alcohol inks. So this is great for adding detail, focal points, Zentangle, doodling, just anything your little heart desires. Great tool. All right, well now what do we use our alcohol inks on? We can use the back of photo paper. So I've done all the legwork for you, and I have selected some of the best photo paper for use with alcohol inks. And here's 4 5x7 sheets. As you notice, they're labeled, use other side. So we actually don't use the shiny side of photo paper, we use the back side. And the reason for that is that the back side has a very light resin coating on it, and this allows the inks to kind of float around and move in a beautiful way, and allows us to create those beautiful alcohol ink pieces. Okay, so we get 4 by 7, and you get 4 8.5 by 11 sheets as well. So you get a total of 8 sheets. Absolutely amazing. You might see some alcohol ink artists work on a surface called Yupo. I do have another video that is on my page that is about Yupo and what it is. Yupo's kind of pricey, and this particular photo paper is a wonderful and inexpensive alternative to Yupo, and it acts so similarly that this is just a really, really great option for people, especially those that are just starting out. We have my business card, woohoo! So you can call me, contact me day or night, and I will answer you, I promise. And last but not least, we have a big instruction sheet. So on the instruction sheet, it goes into detail about everything that's in the pack, everything is included, and what it is used for in case you forget. So again, this is a wonderful pack. It gives you a great sampling of a little bit of everything to get you started. Makes a wonderful gift. Please do remember that alcohol ink should only be used with young adults and adults. This is not something that you want to be used with children. I generally say around 14 and 15 and up. So this is a great gift to give maybe a young budding artist who wants to try out a new cool and funky medium. So drop me a line. Remember, the kit is only $12. Super, super, super affordable. I hope to see you soon, and happy creating. Bye-bye.